Hello everyone, this is Tyler here. I'm here in Tallinn. It is Tuesday, April 4th. It's a beautiful day here. Okay, I want to discuss a topic here that I think is important, and this is why I think Estonia is the worst country for dating if you're a foreign guy of Eastern Europe. Okay, so many may know I've been to many of the Eastern European countries before, and there's so many differences, honestly, from country to country. People often look at all the Eastern European or Slavic countries in the same light, and this is just not the case. I've been to Russia, Hungary, Poland, Slovakia, Russia, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. I've been through many of these places, and what I often have found, this is general rule of thumb, is that the smaller the country in Eastern Europe, the worse it is for dating. So think of Baltics, think of Slovakia, think of Czech Republic, typically the worst options for dating. Now there's many reasons and theories behind this, but I think the main one to consider is the population size and the spectrum of difference of people, and also consider the influence of governments. In these smaller countries, they're going to have a lot more influence coming from international governments, from European Union, from the West, whereas the larger the country, they're going to have less influence from the West. Even somewhere like Poland, that's proximity-wise close to Germany, actually has a lot more of its own cultural influences than somewhere like Slovakia. We also find this that religion, tradition, these cultural components play less importance in these countries. If you look at a country like Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, these elements are much more built into the country and the minds of the people. Often what you'll find in the smaller Eastern European countries, they focus more on business, commerce, and they very much depend on a lot of transcultural influences, which unfortunately more often than not tend to be negative. Now, one other major aspect is the proportional ratio of men to women. If you look at the bigger countries, there's typically better ratio size. These smaller countries, it's just not as good. And often they're over proliferated with foreign people, foreign guys usually. And you don't see this as much in the larger Eastern European countries, and it just becomes worse the smaller the country. One other major aspect is the kind of guys that are valued in a country. This place doesn't really value the alpha or the sigmas. Also note the importance of large governments or very big bureaucratic systems in a country and the level of trust. Typically in the bigger Slavic countries that have large governments, but it's low trust amongst people. Generally, people place more trust and hope in other people. Whereas smaller countries like Estonia, they put more trust and faith in the government, especially women in general. And this also influences the way in which they treat individuals, because government often takes the place of the guy and takes the importance away from good quality men. But all of these aspects are combined, and I think it's just going to progress here. So case in point is focus on larger Eastern European countries, and chances are you'll have a much better success rate with dating and possibly finding a wife. Give me your feedback below. Thank you.